Someone needs to stop me. Someone needs to stop me. I'm unhauling more of my books. I am going to go through all of my like police procedurals, detective-y books here with you guys. It's a little pile. This is not going to be a long video. And hopefully I'll be able to get rid of some things. The whole plan for these new unhauls that I've been doing is essentially split them into 3 piles. The first pile is I always put these books on my TBR. The second pile is I sometimes put the books on my TBR, and the third pile is I never think about these books. Why are they here? And those are the books that are going to go. The first is I Know You Know by Jilly McMillan. I sometimes think about putting this on my TBR. Just sounds like a fun, creepy story. Next is Long Bright River by Liz Moore. I really did enjoy this book, but I don't think I need it on my shelves anymore, so I'm going to pass that along. Next is Still Life. Every autumn I think, oh, maybe I'll put that on my TBR this year. So I always seem to put this on my TBR. That will stay. The Child Finder is a book that always pops up in my mind in the winter. This will absolutely stay. The Dry. I mean, how many people have adored this book? This is absolutely staying. I think about it often. I recently wanted to pick it up, but then the Australian wildfires happened, and there's just been so many wildfires, and this is set in a drought in Australia, and I have a hard time picking it up. Next is Crooked Letter, and this is another one that like, it has a very similar vibe to me as The Dry. And Modern Mrs. Darcy went on and on about it, and I got this a long time ago, but there's something about it that I sometimes want to put this on my TBR. Oh, these two are absolutely staying. They are the first in a series by Karen Slaughter. We've got Blindsided and Kiss Cut. They will both stay. Oh dear. The Alienist by Caleb Carr. I don't think I'm going to keep this. In fact, I've been wanting to watch the series on Netflix so badly. I think I might just do that instead. I've heard this is really difficult also to read. I know it's meant to be good, but I just don't think I'm going to pick it up. So I'm going to pass that along as well. Broken Harbor by Tana French. My mom loves this book, as does Grace from GK Reads. I really want to read this, so I'm going to keep it. It's in the middle of a series, but you can go into the and out of the series as you want. And I think I'd like this one to be the first that I read by Tana French. So this I sometimes think about putting on my TBR. Irene by Pierre Lemaitre. So I know what is going to happen in Irene because I read Alex, which is its sequel, and it spoils stuff. But I really love Pierre Lemaitre's. His writing is very gritty. He does not shy away from darkness. And I sometimes think about putting this on my TBR. This is a book I'd like to read at Christmas. Every Christmas I think, ooh, maybe I should read Thrice the Brinded Cat Hath Mewed. So I'm going to keep that for sure. I sometimes think about putting it on my TBR, especially at Christmas. The next bit are all books by Kate Atkinson. I think this might be the detective-y series that I do read next year. I'd like to read one series, at least one series every year. There are 5 in this series. I don't have the 5th, which I will get at some point. If I like them, hopefully I'll like them. But, so I sometimes think about that. Next is the Free to Klein series. Oh, it's a long one. 8 books. They're all staying. Like, I loved them all. They have like a soft spot in my heart. I could see myself rereading those books. Mystic River by Dennis Lehane. Sounds really good. I have never watched the movie either, and I sometimes think about putting this on my TBR. I'm not getting rid of much. And I'm definitely not going to be getting rid of The Hypnotist by Lars Kepler. This is another series I'm very interested in. There are two translations of his books, and this is the new translation, and apparently the new translator is amazing. So I really want to keep this. I think about this often. So I'm going to put that in the often pile. And then last but not least is The Chestnut Man by Soren Svestrup. He wrote The Killing. I'm super curious about this one. I often think about putting this on my TBR. I knew I wasn't going to get rid of much. It's a very small pile, but I'm happy with what I have decided to pass along. I'm going to pass along The Alienist and then also Long Bright River. I really enjoyed Long Bright River. I just think it's time to share the love. I hope that you guys are doing well. Let me know in the comments below. Of all of these books that I'm keeping, which ones do you think I should head to first? Especially in the series section, I am kind of curious what you've read and what you think. I hope that you guys are doing incredibly well, and I will talk with you soon. Bye!